Hey, this is Tuhon Aditya from LightHaven. Today we are going to do a slightly more detailed breakdown of our closed triangle footwork. Now, I just recently realized that I've done a more detailed breakdown of ranging footwork, of open triangle footwork, of T-stepping, of side-stepping. I've done an application, a couple of ways of looking at applications of closed triangle footwork, but I've not actually gone into the closed triangle footwork. So today I'm going to try and remedy that. Before we begin though, it would mean a lot if you would subscribe to the channel. At the end of the video, if you liked what you saw, if you learned from what you saw, please do like and share the video. If you have anything to add to the discussion, any other ways that you've learned this footwork, or if you want to talk about the importance of footwork, please leave that in the comments down below. If you have any questions or requests for future videos, please also leave that in the comments down below. We try and read and reply to all the comments and all the questions that you guys have for us. All of these things really do help out the school. They really do help out the channel a lot. Our residential program is up and running. If you want to come down to Goa, live with us, train with us over here, check out the link I'm going to leave down below. Our online classes are also up and running, so if you want to get enrolled with that, if you want to train with us online, get in touch with us again through the links I'm going to leave down below. Alright, so the first thing, let's just look at what our closed triangle footwork really is. Essentially, my closed triangle footwork means that if I am facing the triangle, it is closed from the top. If it was an open triangle footwork, it would be open from the top, right? Unlike my open triangle footwork, I'm not going to start from the center. I'm going to start from any one of the sides. The same rules apply as they do in the open triangle footwork, in the ranging footwork. If I'm going to go to my right side, I'm going to use my right leg. If I'm going to go to my left side, I'm going to use my left leg. So essentially, it looks like this. If I'm going to step into the middle, I'm going to go right, left, because I'm heading to my right. Again, I'm going to go backwards to my right side, so I'm going to go right, left, left, right, left, right. Whichever side I am moving, that is the foot that begins. I don't want to head towards the right side with my left leg beginning, because that's going to cause me to cross. That's not wrong. I really want to stress this and specify this. It's not necessarily wrong to cross your feet, just not right now. It's a different footwork. It has different context and it's used for different things. For now, we want to go same side, same leg. So if I'm heading to my right leg starts first. So right, left. I'm still going to go to my right, right, left. That is the basic way of looking at this closed triangle footwork, right? I'm entering and I'm exiting. I'm entering and I'm exiting. Entering, exiting. Entering, exiting. The issue is when you reduce your closed triangle footwork to just this, and you feel a sense of mastery over it very quickly. Very, 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 very often, more often than I would really like. Whenever I'm seeing people go backwards, they, instead of stepping back at an angle, too often they step straight back. And that's one of the things that really shows to me that they haven't spent enough time working on this. This is a very simple platform, but there's so many ways of training it, and there's so many different attributes that you can gain from it. On the surface, just again, we're going to try and stick to, I don't want to get too complicated because it's a video that's not so much of the fine points that I can, let's say, translate through this medium. But essentially what we're working on in our ranging footwork or any variation of my triangular footwork is the concept of increasing range without increasing distance. So what that means is, if I want to get away from something that's here or something in front of me, I can step straight back or I can step back at an angle. Now what stepping straight back is going to do, both of them are going to fulfill the same purpose of getting me out of danger, right? I'm going to get out of danger if I step back. I'm going to get out of danger if I step back at an angle. Except if I step back, I am actually going to end up further away from my opponent than if I step back at an angle. Oftentimes you will see, especially when we want to hit that hand, when we're moving from medium range back to long range, maybe there's an angle one coming, I'm looking to evade that angle one, and I'm looking to hit the hand. If I step straight back, two things are going to happen, or can happen. One is either I'm too far away now to hit the hand, or the angle is not there anymore for me to accurately target that arm. If I step back, oftentimes I will be at the wrong angle to hit that forearm. I'm able to hit the hand when I miss that forearm. By stepping back at an angle, I can still protect myself from the oncoming attack. I still get out of range, but I am still close enough. I still am able to strike that hand or strike whatever part that I'm looking to strike. I've increased range, but I've not increased distance. That's one really important bit about my triangular footwork. I'm looking to increase range but not increase distance. Let's look at a couple of ways that we can train this footwork. Apart from the simple way, step in, step out, step in, step out, there are actually a bunch of other ways that you can still work this geometrical shape. One way is we're going to, for this time, we're going to start in the center. And what I'm essentially going to do is I'm going to sidestep. I'm going to step and turn my hip so that my hip is now facing side, right? I'm going to step off center line, turn my hip. Then I'm going to step into the triangle, switch, turn my hip into that side step, step into the triangle, switch, into the triangle, switch. As I step out, as this leg comes in, I'm going to turn my hip, so I'm side stepping. Step in, step out, turn my hip, so I'm side stepping. Now it's important to remember that when I turn my hip, I am still focused on an opponent here, not here. My opponent is not over here, he's in front of me over here still. I'm stepping, I'm side stepping. Now the reasons for side stepping could be a lot. There could be a thrust, you could be looking to side step there and then enter. There are enough reasons why you might want to sidestep. That's up to your imagination and what you can pull off. But once again, you can either start from a corner or you can start from the middle. To start from the corner, you're going to step in. As you step out, you're going to sidestep. In, out, sidestep. You can keep your hands down or you can keep your hands up. And as I sidestep, I'm looking to blade my body this way. Sidestep. Or you can keep your hands up the entire time. There are different applications of what your hands can be doing. I would suggest either just keep your hands up the entire time, or when you're just working on this footwork for the first time, relax your hands, don't worry about them. Just be able to step in, step out, side step, step in, step out, side step. As you get more comfortable, you can add that elbow, you can add some sort of guard to it. Once you get comfortable with this version of the side step, then you can have a more explosive changing of your stance or your lead leg. So I side step, I step in. Now from here, I'm going to shuffle step. So I'm not going to step and step. I'm going to sort of shuffle step. Side step, shuffle step. Side step, shuffle and side step. Shuffle and side step. Shuffle and side step. Shuffle and side step. So I'm going to step, step, shuffle, side step. Step, shuffle, side step. Step, shuffle, side step. So I'm no longer stepping, side step. I'm not stepping like this anymore. I'm going to step, shuffle step into the side step, step, shuffle step into the side step. That's a more dynamic way of switching your lead leg and moving in and out of the triangle. Next, we're going to be adding some knees as we are retreating. Now you can view these knees as maybe checks for kicks. So let's say I enter, as I exit, maybe there's a kick coming. I want to check that kick, enter. That's one way that you can. Think of an application. The other is this eventually can become a kick, can become a kick, can become a kick. I'm going to lift my knee up into that position because from here I should be able to do my oblique kick. I should be able to do my side kick, I should be able to do my front kick, whichever kicks that I want to do from this knee position I should be able to do. So either you can view it as a check, as a kick coming, I'm looking to check, or you can view it as a preliminary knee raise for any kick, or later you can even add a kick. So I step out, that's my SIPA, step out, side kick, step out, front kick. It's really up to you how you want to do this, but you're stepping out and then the knee is coming up. Now we're going to complete the triangle. So we're going to complete that last end of the triangle. Now this can be a little bit tricky because if I do it in the incorrect way, then I'll just keep going in one direction, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. So what I mean is I'm going to step in, I'm going to step out. Now I want to finish this last bit of the triangle, so I'm going to step across. Now if I again enter the triangle just from here, and as you can see, I'm going to continue to just keep going anti-clockwise. So what I need to do is, once I finish the triangle once, I need to finish it one more time and then enter. Now I'm going clockwise. I finish the triangle, one more time I finish the triangle, now I'm going anti-clockwise. I finish the triangle, one more time I finish the triangle. Now I'm going to go clockwise, finish, finish again, anti-clockwise, finish, finish the triangle one more time. From here we start adding again those knees, that knee raise. So I'm going to enter. As I exit, as I take this leg back, you can do it one of two ways. Either you take this trailing leg back first and then lift the knee, or you can lift the knee directly from here. From here, again, I can either land directly there, or I can land down next to the foot and then take a step to finish the triangle. The other leg is going to come up, same, I can either land directly next to the foot and then take a step, or I can land directly back in front of the other apex of the triangle. Enter, lift the leg, finish the triangle, lift the leg, finish the triangle, step and finish, enter, step, lift, step, finish the triangle, lift. It's really up to you what is the exact coordination, whether you want to lift the knee directly from here or whether you want to step and then lift the knee. But you're going to enter, exit, lift, finish, lift, finish. You can lift it a third time as well. Lift, finish, lift, enter, lift. You can also side step from here into the entry, lift. You can enter back in again, go back into the previous one, side step, enter, side step, finish, lift, side step again. Now you can start combining any of the previous variations that you have. I can lift, Sipa, finish the triangle, lift my knee, enter. It's really up to you how you want to combine any of the previous three footworks. You can also just go back to the simple version, just entering and exiting, and then combine. Now you have four versions. You have the simple version, you have the version with the side step to enter, you have the version with as I retreat the knee lifts, either as a check or as the preparation for a kick. You can also kick over that. And now you have the version where we're finishing the triangle. And so now you can just play. There is no correct or incorrect way of combining these. It's just something that you have to explore and get more comfortable with this pattern. One thing that I really do want to specify and really do want to talk about though is too often, and I understand the reason why. Oftentimes you don't know, when people are taking videos of themselves or doing their own training, you don't know how much space you have, so you don't really want to use your feet so much. You just want to stand in front of the camera and flow. But please understand that essentially when you are dealing in all martial arts, footwork is super important. But when you're dealing with a weapon-based martial art, a weapon is not just a force multiplier, it's also an extension of range. An extension of range means that now I can hit you from further away, and you can hit me from further away. In that context, footwork becomes even more important. The need for dynamic footwork becomes even more important. I have to cover more distance, more range, and I need to cover it in a more dynamic, explosive fashion, because that's coming at me, right? That stick is flying at me at some insane speed. If my footwork is too static, if my footwork is too heavy, if my footwork is not on point, I'm going to get hit. My first line of defense, my first way of creating opportunities, my first way of getting in and out of an engagement is through my footwork. And so this is the thing that should be focused on way more than what your hands are doing. I understand that this looks cool, it looks beautiful, this is what maybe draws people to the art, the flow and the weapon, all of that stuff, but this is rendered meaningless if your footwork is not on point. Your footwork should be the focus, should be the priority of most of your training, and then on top of your footwork you should be adding all your striking patterns, and then you should be finding a way where you can harmonize them and combine them and coordinate them so that now you're moving and striking together, and both of them are effective. But your footwork, if your footwork is not on point, because your footwork is probably, this is easy, people learn angle 1, angle 2 pretty fast, but actually having effective footwork, that takes a lot longer for it to set into your muscle memory, for it to set into your system. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, if you learned from what you saw, please do like and share this video. Please do subscribe to the channel. If you have anything to add to the discussion, leave that in the comments down below. If you have any questions or requests for future videos, please also leave those in the comments down below. We try and reply to all your questions, all your comments, and try and fulfill all of your requests for future videos. All of these things really do help out the school, they really do help out the channel a lot. Our residential program is up and running, so if you want to come down to Goa, live with us, train with us, check out the link I'm going to leave down below. One last thing, our online classes are also up and running, so if you want to stay at home wherever you are in the world and train with us, get in touch with us through the links I'm going to leave down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in the next video.